Shador Sanders looked good. I know it's the first preseason game, and I know it was like the third team or something for Carolina Panthers, and I know it was the Carolina Panthers, but still, he looked very poised. He looked like those lessons and those movements with Tom Brady were definitely, you could definitely tell that he reminded me of a number 12. He really looked that poised. I think that the way he was reading those sets and the way he was able to drop those little touch passes, if you're going to learn something, you got to learn from the best. And that's the best that money can, because Dion's father is Dion. I mean, Ador's father is Deion Sanders, and he's good friends with Tom Brady. And when you put one and one together, you could get a heck of a mix. So why not learn to, Now, the NFL treated Shador Sanders like his last name was Kaepernick. You'd have thought he was calling Kaepernick Jr. Fifth round draft pick. Are we for real? And you get drafted by the Cleveland Browns. Are we for real? Let's take a poll, shall we, right now? How much do you want to bet? Let me think of one of the worst teams that's going. Oh, I don't want to even say the New York Giants because that's too predictable. But do you really think Arch Manning is going to go 2.5 days without getting drafted when he comes up? Do you really think he would? I mean, this was a double decker disc. He looked very poised. Deshaun Watson's also been working with him. I think Joe Flacco was too. I think you can tell Shador definitely had a good cadence, good movement. I think he's gonna be all right. I think he's gonna be all right. Um, the thing is that you get these periods of stretches when you're playing of how you fundamentally, tap into what you're doing and how you look at everything and you read the different scripts that are coming through. So if he was able to check off and notice things and pick up, first read, second read. So I think that you get with the kind of options he has, I think he's gonna be all right. You know, but I think it was an insult that this cat, um, fifth round draft pick. Now I know people gonna say, "Well, it's just exhibition." I said, "No, he ain't gonna be. He's gonna be more respectable than Johnny Manziel, and I think he's gonna start off better than Baker Mayfield." I definitely could think that is. I know the Browns have a curse on them at quarterback. I am fundamentally aware of that. Because if your last name ain't Sipe for Brian Sipe and your last name wasn't Bernie Kosar, you didn't thrive too well in Cleveland. Cleveland um, be going through, they go through quarterbacks like how you might brush your teeth if you a dentist in a day. I mean, I'm just saying. So, with that in mind, he looked very good. He looked very poised. That's what I would say. He looked like Brady had his choreography, his movements were very well put in place, and I thought that was a good movement that he had going on. I thought it was very good movement. Um, you know, he it's going to be interesting how they play him. But I think looking at Jaden Daniels last year, I think Shador is going to be kind of like got a chance to be in this because no one is expecting anything from Cleveland. Obviously, you wouldn't because he's in the same division with Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, guys who are on the cusp of something legendary. So that's a stacked division. And here you come running up to bringing up the rear. So no one's expecting nothing for you to do anything. And we don't talk about Aaron Rodgers with Pittsburgh because I don't expect the Steelers to, but it's a lot of storylines in that AFC North. So could he be a storyline? But I think he looked very poised. He looked good in his preseason debut. And I know it's preseason. Don't go a lot right into it. But still, he didn't look like a fifth round pick. He didn't look like somebody that was a bust. And why they trying to treat him like he's, like I said, they ostracized him. And it was racial too. They treat him as you thought his last name was Kaepernick Jr. Just saying how they played him. But he gonna shut a lot of people beating some crow behind Shador. I got a feeling about it. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.